Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies, the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So last time we got attacked a couple of times. Our kill box is working really well, so we didn't really suffer many casualties, any at all. We might have gotten a couple of injuries, but nothing very serious. Everybody got patched up pretty easily. So that worked out really well. Our workshop is in the process of being built, and we're still doing some research for the electronic smelter to get that going. We don't have many slate chunks sitting around right close to our base, so that's what's keeping the workshop from being done, is getting the floors down. And we still need to put down some floors in some of the other rooms as well. But it's coming along slowly but surely. We also distributed a bunch of the artwork that's been done so that we can improve some of the beauty in the rooms. I don't remember how she got shot, but there it is. And her malnutrition just went away, so she has eaten recently. Floater's getting on to the research. Man, this is a mess. This is like a really awful mess. So many dead people. We do have one new boar, so once it's grown up I'm going to train it to haul as well. Hopefully we can get more boars than that at one point or another. As far as the turkeys go, if this guy survives to adulthood, then I'll just have this one slaughtered and we'll get a little bit of meat from him. As far as meals go, we're doing pretty well. We're about 11 behind on the fine meals and only 3 behind on simple meals. It does look like we're a little bit low on meat. I'm not sure if they use the eggs the same way as they use meat, but if that's not the case, we do need to get a little bit of hunting done. And if I remember correctly, there are some panthers lurking around pretty close to our area, so that would be a good place to start. It's taking them out. There's some turkeys that would be easy to get down. Here's a panther down here. I thought there was one closer than that, but that might be it. It's kind of hard to tell with the rain and the sleeping. Yeah, here's one over here with all these llamas. There's a ton of animals over in this corner that we could take down, but that's just so far away. Okay, I believe he's been released. Yes. So that's good. Like I say, we're not doing super fantastic on our food situation, so it's always good to have one less mouth to feed. That's right, Crystal went down. Was it way out here? I can't even remember now. I feel like it's been ages since I played last, but it was just yesterday. Where is your stuff, buddy? Here it is. Okay. There we go. Alright, so hunting habanero and Cristobal are both prioritized on that. Constantine, it wouldn't hurt for him to do some of that. Okay, Habanero's addicted to smoke leaf now, which is kind of a shame, but I don't know if it's how horrible it is. It looks like Barrow's sleeping on the floor for some reason. I thought there were enough beds. Not quite. Oh, hers hasn't been placed down yet. That's why. Sorry about that, girl. She's gonna be a little unhappy about that, but I'm sure she'll be fine. Deconstructing, that's good. Stolf, what are you up to? Harvesting smoke leaf. I'm gonna bring you down to take care of this panther. If we get him out of the way, we could hunt a bunch of these other animals without worrying about it. Okay, we've got our electric smelter done. Cremation is a big deal. It's really appealing to me right now because all these bodies, they wouldn't have to haul them all the way down to this other area to get rid of them. They could just run them back and forth to a cremation station. Trying to think where a good place would be to put it, but I don't need to worry about that until we get it researched, I guess. The geothermal power will probably come after that. Since we have this geyser right here, it'd be a shame to waste it. I know we have enough power right now, just barely, but that's not reliable, and once we start putting in these machining bench, electronic smelting, cremation station, we're going to end up having electric problems after that. Unless I threw down another wind turbine, which would be fine, but at the same time I'm just not interested in doing that. It looks like we are getting a little bit low on hay, which I didn't realize until just now. I might just expand this out to there so that we're growing a little bit more at a time. I never imagined that we would be getting low on hay, but I didn't think we'd have this many animals either. So, okay. As soon as he gets in range, I'll have him start getting rid of this guy. Hopefully we can be a little bit faster than him. Nope, doesn't look like it. Come on, get going. I was hoping he got a good injury on it. Alright, we got him. Good job, guys. How badly was he injured? Pretty bad on the torso. Right arm, not so much. He'll likely want to take a quick rest. Get patched up. Maybe I can have Barrow do that for us. Awful poor. Normal. I think, if I remember correctly, I was putting good sculptures in the bedrooms and the superior sculptures in the common rooms. So I think I'm going to try to stick to that, and we'll sell the awful and poor quality sculptures. Okay, good. I got in here and changed this up a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, only marble for that. So that way we keep the slate and the granite for building. So that's good. I think there's other things to prioritize though. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, she's even a 2 on that She has a 1 on crafting, tailoring. I don't know why she's not making clothes. Need materials for the stonecutter's table. There must not be anything assigned to this right now. Okay, I haven't changed this. Let's go ahead and light these back up. And then she'll likely automatically change. Yeah. So we can get rid of some of these textiles just laying around and possibly make some better quality clothing items for these guys to wear. I would just like to point out that I love the music to this game. It's some of the best game music I've ever listened to. It's just super pleasant. Okay, we've got a bulk goods trader, which is fine. Whenever Anna wakes up, I'll see if they're still around so that we can get them traded with. Stoll, you've been patched up? Yep. Do your thing, buddy. Habanero's having a minor break risk. It's fine. Can go ahead and hunt up those 2 turkeys. And maybe all these cassowary here. These turkey as well. And soon I will get into this mess over here. I'll bring Floater and Stoll to take care of these 2 panthers, and then we'll see if that goes a little bit better. Beryl's got her bed now, so she's able to rest inside, which is good. I keep forgetting that that's the telescope. I see it and I'm like, what is that weird thing hanging out there? I knew I could hear shooting, but I couldn't tell who it was. Alright, you got it. I see where the power lines are running right through the middle of there. That's perfect. I am going to have to bring them down here for when we put in the geothermal thing. But I might just put the cremator right over here. I realize I haven't changed up the bunker yet. So I think it's probably as good a time as any to get that done. I told him to unroof this thing, but for some reason she hasn't prioritized that. Alright, electric cremator is already done. That was quick. Geothermal power is what I said would be next. Let's get that going. Do we have any way back here? We do. There's still a lot back here that we could do. Brewing might be interesting to get into. Then we do have all of these different kinds of drugs that we could get to. Penoxycyllin, or yeah, would be good because I think that looked like it was some kind of preventative medicine. Let me see if I can find it again. Here it is. Yeah, for blocking various infections, blocks malaria, sleeping sickness, and plague. Take every 5 days. I don't know if it has any addiction or any other kind of positive effects, but if we could make a whole bunch of this, we could keep from getting those serious types of diseases. And I could just have them manually administer these to everybody over time. But as it is, we only have 21. And I don't know if you stop taking it, if that increases your chance of getting those types of diseases, or how it's supposed to work, but we will find out one of these days. And what do we have? Plenty of blocks It only takes 150. We have enough marble we could make it out of. So I think I'm going to cram that right there. And I've been trying to think how far back I want to bring these, and I haven't really made a concrete decision. I mean, I know that they do stand here for not a huge amount of time, but it does take time to cremate things, so I am going to put a chair there so they'll have a little bit of comfort. And like I say, I don't want them to be too far apart, because if the guy in the back misses shots, he's going to be shooting anybody that's standing up here. That being said, I could just prioritize lining up colonists in the far back areas and just bring them as far as I want to. So I think having 2 spots between will be fine. I think that's good. I'm actually going to deconstruct that one as well. A group of dromedaries, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. So we've just accidentally adopted a couple of dromedaries. A male and a female. So we are going to be getting milk from them. Oh, that's what's been going on. I had them set up to the safe area for that last attack that we had. I wonder if they wander around outside, if they eat less of the hay that we've been storing up. That'd definitely be more realistic than having them always eat hay. Okay, so that'll be set up soon. I'll go ahead and expand the roof area again to there, and one behind here as well. There we go. Constantine and Anna have come together and are now lovers. Okay, that's handy. We can get rid of one of these beds. That's a good quality bed. That's a shoddy bed. Normal. Poor. Poor. Normal. Excellent. Poor. Okay, so this one... No, this one is the worst. So we'll uninstall that one. And we'll put down a double bed. Its place once it's done. Uninstall that one, please. Okay. And I've already forgotten whose bed that was, so I'll have to look into that. So Anna was sleeping here. Constantine was sleeping there. So they're both going to be in here, and whoever was sleeping in here will be out here. Was it fall? That's stole. Floater. I think it was fall. Sure enough. Okay, Floater's thinking about having a major break. What's wrong with him? Okay, it was just a solar flare. It sucks to get our electricity knocked out, but I'd much rather have a solar flare than an electrical short, because that causes explosions and fires and have to replace conduit and all that kind of stuff. Wonder if dromedaries are smart enough to tame. I don't believe they are. Nope, doesn't look like they are. Other cassowaries nearby have also become enraged. Okay, so Crucible's about to get chased by some cassowaries. Is there anybody close by that could help him out? It doesn't look like it. Man, and these dromedaries had better get back towards our place, because these two panthers make me nervous. Imagine this cassowary is the one that's coming after us. Yep, melee attacking Cristobal. Okay, so it's just two of them that are coming after him. Oh, floater's right here too. Okay, good. Okay, we got one down. Okay, they both got down. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. What are you up to, buddy? Hauling turkey meat? Habanero's coming out here to finish him off. Good job. Good job, buddy. I like that. I don't like it that Anna's still hauling dead bodies, so... Thank you, Talia. She heard me say that and she was like, okay, I'll finish up the cremator. Cremation station. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is going to eat up our power. Nope, it's only 250. That's not terrible. Cremate corpse forever. For the ingredient radius, I'll just bring it down to here so that anything inside the kill box gets burnt right away. Yeah, no animal corpses. Yes, rotten corpses. Human corpses are good. I don't know about colonist corpses. I might... Yeah, it should be fine. Yep, all human corpses in this area. Okay. And then, what I'm going to do is delete that stockpile. So they have no choice. They won't be bringing it down here instead. And somebody who's prioritizing crafting one of these three will start burning up the bodies instead of hauling them down. Good, good, good. Okay, it appears that the stored wattage is increasing over time. So we are keeping up with that, which is nice. Boy, this is a lot different than last episode with those 2 raids right after the other. This has been really laid back and pretty calm, which is awesome. Not sure why that panther corpse was forbidden, but it was. Who are you hunting, buddy? Oh, I see it now. Poor cassowary one has, I'm pretty sure that's the one that has dementia. He just wanders around sometimes. Oh, I didn't notice these llamas up here. I could be hunting them as well. That's okay. Fall's still running around cleaning things, which is good. Oh, and I forgot to ever check, if that trading place was there, and they're gone by now. Okay, we do have slavers approaching though, so we'll be able to trade with them. They don't normally have very interesting things. Of course, they sometimes have slaves to buy, but occasionally they'll also have prosthetics. If I remember correctly, we still need a prosthetic leg for Cristobal. Anna's popped up. Let's have her trade. And we had a heat wave coming in, so let's start throwing down some coolers. Okay. We don't have much wood in the stockpile right now, but there's a whole lot hanging out up here, like 1100, 1400, yeah. So that's good. I do need to assign this one as Anna, nope, unassigned, Anna and Constantine. Okay. And then Fall can use this one if she likes. She would have picked her own bed automatically, but yeah, they're both good, so it doesn't matter really. In fact, if nobody's using that one, I might have to replace one of these others. Poor. So one of these two could be replaced by that one. But not right now, because they're about to go to sleep, so we'll get that back to going. Anna's on her way up to trade with Olga. See what we got. Herbal medicine we could sell. Man, they've got really terrible prices on everything. Okay, we do have pretty poor quality stuff on these. I don't know, these seem like really terrible prices. I don't know if I want to trade with these people at all. I might wait for a combat supplier and just trade with them, because it looks like all we have are weapons to sell them. Yeah, I'm just gonna forget about these guys. If we had a prisoner, they might be interested in him, but the prices on everything else just seem a little bit lame. We've got a rare thrombo in the area, which is good. Oh yeah, Stole's burning bodies. Looks like there's only... oh, there's a handful of skeletons there too. I was gonna say there's only 2 left, but no. There's a lot. He was a pimp? Dang it. If only we had captured him. No, just kidding. Where am I? Yep. Even though Anna and Constantine are lovers, they probably aren't going to sleep together very often because Anna's a night owl. I could throw his schedule off and make him a night owl as well, but I'm not sure that he would be very happy about that. I think he would get that in dark detriment to his needs or whatever, to his mood, and he would be sad. So I was thinking about expanding the barn out into this area to add more animal sleeping spots, but it looks like that's marsh, so I'm not going to be able to build there. Let's see if I can... I could build here. This. Hang on. Cancel those. Could build 1, 2, 3 here. and go all the way up like this. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then expand the roof area to cover that. There we go. And I'll throw in another tiny stockpile zone for hay. No, I don't think I will, because we already don't have enough hay. But I'll put down animal beds for them. There we go. Wow. Barrow built the roof there, and it just attaches to the mountain that's hanging out up there. Which this is good too, that gives us extra support if we want to mine some more of this out and get some more slate chunks to cut into blocks for all this, which we definitely do want to get done. Oh, wow, we have cleared out all the bodies now. So as you can see, that was a huge benefit, being close to the kill box so that we could get rid of all that junk. That's going to really help improve their moods too, because they're not going to be seeing rotted corpses all the time. Don't know why that would possibly bother them, you know? I mean, if you've ever seen a desiccated corpse laying around, that's what sticks are for, right? Pick up sticks and poke them. That's what you do. So on that note, I'm going to leave it here. Yeah. Feel free to subscribe so that you catch the next episode for sure. My channel's fully viewer supported, so if you'd like to help me out in any way, the Patreon symbol's how you could do that. And check out these other playlists. I have loads of videos and playlists that you might be interested in. Alright, I hope blessings of peace and wisdom on all of you. Thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel. Farewell.